Mr. Ages? Mr. Ages? Mr. Ages? Is anybody home?
Go away!
Very funny. Hey guys, welcome to another film review by TheClumsyJedi. Today's film review is going to be a classic 1982 animated film called The Secret of NIMH. It was directed by Don Bluth and features the voice talents of Dom DeLuise, Hermione Baddeley, Derek Jacobi, Elizabeth Hartman, Arthur Mallet, Shannon Doherty, and Will Wheaton. The story of The Secret of NIMH is fairly simple. It was based on a book called Mrs. Frisby and the Rats of NIMH. In the film version, her name is changed to Mrs. Brisby, but the story is very much the same. In it, a mother mouse, who is basically widowed, has 4 young mice to tend to, and she has to keep them safe from the yearly arrival of the plow, because her and her family and a bunch of other mice and shrews and all sorts of different things live in the field that gets plowed every spring. Well, the spring thaw is coming, and it just so happens that her youngest son, Timothy, has come down with pneumonia and cannot be taken outside, otherwise he could die. So she has the problem of keeping her family safe from the plow, but still saving Timothy's life. But NIMH is the National Institute for Mental Health, and it's basically a story against animal testing. This is probably one of my favorite animated movies of all time. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm going to touch on that a little bit more when I talk about the scoring, but what I like most about The Secret of NIMH is hands down the animation and the music. It's excellent, absolutely excellent. The main song, Flying Dreams, oh, I'm in love with it, whether played on the piano or sung vocally, either sung by the mother mouse or by the male voice in the end credits. Oh, it's just beautiful. Undoubtedly my favorite character in The Secret of NIMH is Jeremy the Crow. He is hysterical. Probably because he's voiced by the late great Dom DeLuise, but he's so funny. He's a crow who's trying to make a love nest for Miss Wright, and he's completely clumsy, like Jar Jar level clumsy. And of course this crow is, not only is he afraid of cats, but he is allergic to cats, so that adds another level of humor to the story. What I disliked most about The Secret of NIMH is it's kind of gruesome for a children's film. I mean, they actually show blood, which is unusual. Very unusual. You hardly ever see any more than a couple of drops of blood in a Disney film. But this one almost might be called gritty for an animated movie. Family friendly, yes. There's one swear word in the whole thing, and it's a little bit gory, but I think most kids ages 6 and up, maybe even 5 and up, depending on how sensitive they are, it would be fine for them. Now for the scoring of The Secret of NIMH, the story I give an 8 out of 10. It was above average, but not excellent, but very, very good. The voice acting for The Secret of NIMH is about average, so I'd give it a 7 out of 10. Most of the voice actors, except for Hermione Baddeley, had not been in any children's films before, so it helped add a little bit more credibility to their characters. The script was also about average, so I would give that a 7 out of 10. The humor, it was pretty funny, especially the parts with Jeremy. It was mostly serious, but Jeremy added some much-needed brevity to it, so that would get an 8 out of 10. The music is absolutely gorgeous. Oh, I think it was done by Jerry Goldsmith. It's just flowing and beautiful and fits the story so well, so I give that a 10 out of 10. And finally, the animation is also excellent. It's so realistic. The depiction of bubbling mud and the mouse's fur and the different environments is just gorgeous, so that also gets a 10 out of 10. Giving the 1982 animated film, Secret of NIMH, a final Clumsy Jedi score of 8.3 out of 10. Well, that's all for today. Later in the week, I'm going to be reviewing the 1986 testosterone-fueled film of Top Gun, so stay tuned for that. Until next time, this is the Clumsy Jedi signing off. Bye, guys.